What is up? What's up? What's up? It's Roger, aka Roger that, and we are back with another video. So, the day of recording this, it's currently, today's Thursday, September 26th, 2024. It's about 2:30 p.m. On the day of recording this video, I just uploaded my most recent video from yesterday. So this video today will be uploaded tomorrow morning for you guys. I just wanted to give you a little update on what is going on. For those that don't know, long story short, we are in the process of soloing out, quote unquote, soloing out for May Trucking Company. We have done a lot of the process so far. We did our written test Monday. Yesterday, we actually did our backing part of the test, and tomorrow will be our equipment part of the test. Which tomorrow's test will cover coupling and uncoupling the trailer, inspection of the reefer, that type of stuff, sliding the tandems and chaining the tires. It will possibly include sliding the fifth wheel. I'm not 100% sure on that part, but I did get some practice today on doing that. I have been up since a little after 5 o'clock, and we spent the morning and some of our afternoon um, working on the equipment part just to get us ready for the test tomorrow. Um, so this morning when we went out to the course around 8 o'clock, we one of the guys I had mentioned in a previous couple previous videos, and I won't mention his name. Um, he's a good guy. He's just I don't think he's um, I don't think, and I apologize about that. I don't think this guy is meant to be a truck driver. Um, Give me 1 second. Reason I say that is because he's a very smart guy, um, but his decision making isn't really the best. And I mentioned it before, he reminds me of one of my friends who is an engineer, and the way that his mind work is very similar to that to my friend who has to analyze every small detail of everything, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but this guy just doesn't. I don't know. He's just. I don't think he's meant to be a truck driver. Um, he, yeah. Again, his decision making isn't quite the best. But anyways, this morning when we get out to the yard, he is actually practicing the course because he yesterday did not pass the backing portion of our test, uh, which I had mentioned. Essentially, they want us to be essentially set up to back straight into the spot that we will be backing into, right? They kind of show you how to get set up for that to where by the time you're already backing in, it's a straight shot. You're not having to back in and take a chance at hitting something at an angle. You set yourself up to where you're straight with it, and then you can go straight back into it, right? Less accidents uh, that can be caused by doing that, right? So, anyways, are sending him home. Uh, they decided that it wasn't a good fit for him. But anyways, he was on the course for about 45 minutes trying to get one turn or trying to get into one spot to back up, right? So I mentioned yesterday the way the course is set up, you have like a straight back and then there's a 45 and then there's a 90-degree back, right? So he was trying to get into the 45-degree spot from the straight back spot, so you kind of pull up and then you cut your trailer and then even it back out and then back straight into it. Anyways, he spent 45 minutes literally just trying to get into this spot. And I mentioned in maybe yesterday's video or the one I uploaded this morning from yesterday, it takes him like an hour and a half to do that course when the rest of us are 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. So, and that's again backing in like one, two, three, four, five times in five different angles. You know what I mean? It takes like 15, 20 minutes. It's not long. But anyways, again, he was about 45 minutes for him trying to get into one spot, and he just couldn't set it up. And so they decided that they were going to send him home. And he was a little upset about it for a couple different reasons. And I had kind of just mentioned to him, I didn't really go into detail because I didn't want to try to rub salt on an open wound. But he had mentioned how one of the other guys wasn't backing so good and this and that. And, you know, uh, but the difference was between, the guy that's getting sent home and the guy that's staying here is the guy that's staying here was figuring it out, right? Like he was getting better every time. His setups were getting better. And the guy that's getting sent home, he wasn't progressing, right? He wasn't getting any better. It was still taking just as long, after days of practicing this and seeing, you know, five, six other people do this after one of the safety guys came and showed him how he wanted us to do it, like having one-on-one time with him to do it. It just wasn't getting any better. So they decided to send him home. So he was a little upset about it. However, I think it was a good choice, for him if he did want to stay in trucking. And just like I told him, there's companies out there that are willing to give you more one-on-one time for training, right? Um, I know some companies you can be with a mentor slash trainer for a couple months, and I think that's something that he needs. Um, again, he was a little upset about it. However, he did get paid for a lot of the time he was here. I think there was one day of orientation where we're not paid for, but so one of the 4 days we're not paid for, but you're paid for the other three or four, and then every other day since then we get daily pay. So he made some money here. Hopefully he learned some stuff, and hopefully he will implement, that stuff and find the right company that is able and willing to work with him and show him in a little more detail, I guess maybe. Um, so yeah, we ran over a lot of equipment stuff again today, just as a refresher to really get us ready for tomorrow. Um, it's all, again, super easy stuff. But I did manage to luck out one of the trainers that the one I actually rode with to Idaho came up to me on our lunch break and mentioned how one of the other drivers had just recently got let go, and he was trying to sell his refrigerator, his microwave, and his TV for 150 bucks. So the refrigerator is way bigger than the one that they say for us to use. Um, but it's again, it's a good deal. So I got the 150 bucks for him in cash, gave it to him. They are actually storing the stuff for me. They're going to get it out of his truck, the mechanics and stuff, because the guy had actually went home, and there was another guy, an older gentleman here, that knows him and is the one kind of doing the transaction. So he's going to send him the money. So, anyways, I paid the gentleman. The mechanics are going to pull the stuff out and put it in storage. And then when I do get my own truck signed, they will install everything in here, the TV mount. They'll get it all hooked up for me, which is super cool. So, because again, I'm not in my permanent truck. This is just kind of when I'm staying in until I get finished up with all of this testing stuff and then get my permanent truck. So hopefully by this weekend or, Monday, we'll have our permanent truck assigned to us and then I can get all that stuff in here. But for now, I just told them to hold off on bringing it because there's no need, right? So anyways, we are done for the day, wrapped up, and tomorrow morning we will do our equipment portion of our test, and hopefully start our journey on the road. I don't think we'll start tomorrow. It could, again, I don't know how long it takes for us to get assigned a truck or how that whole process works. So hopefully very soon though, we'll start driving and start again our OTR journey. So I'm very excited about it and looking forward to finally getting to drive because that's all I want to do. I just want to go driving. And I haven't been able to in a week, and I'm ready. So, anyways, I'm hanging out. I'm watching some Demon Slayer on Crunchyroll, some anime, and just kind of hanging out. We are fasting today, so I mean, technically, I guess I'm breaking my fast by drinking a little bit of this because it has sugar in it. Which, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's got a bit of sugar, so I'm kind of not drinking a lot of that, but mostly water. I'll probably kind of hold off on that, but yeah, so we're doing our fast today because your boy is packing on some weight, and I am not a big fan of it. So we got to get back in shape. So that's what we're doing too. So again, if you're new to the channel, just to give you guys tell you what's going to happen. We're going to be doing OTR content, over the road trucking content. I am going to be doing content outside of trucking, but a lot of the content will be revolved around trucking because I am going to be living in my truck full time and on the road full time, really just grinding. So hopefully the content is enjoyable and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. But for now, I'm out of here. This is way longer than what I was anticipating it would be. I will get this video uploaded tomorrow morning and then get some stuff recorded for you for the following morning. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully next video you see we will be complete with our solo test for May trucking and working on getting our own truck. So stay tuned. If you guys would like to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. If not, it's all good too. No worries. I just appreciate you guys watching the video. And yeah, have an awesome day. If I don't see you on the next video, hopefully I'll see you on the next one. If not, we'll see you when we see you. But have an awesome one, guys. Stay safe out there, stay positive, and we'll see you in the next one.